We'll give it a minute. People stop popping on, and then
I have to clean off my glasses so they get to watch me do that.
I feel like all you see in the reflection of my glasses is just like, look at that, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I don't know why that's so amusing to me, but it is.
I finally bought new glasses. I'm waiting on them to get here. Somebody told me that the heart-shaped glasses were like too original, and I'll explain that later. But
Too original?
Well, I had an incident at work. There's
I
people
gotcha.
on here.
Hi guys! How are you guys doing? So, introductions. This is one of my best friends. This is Kayla.
Hi.
So if you guys were on the live where I was talking about my friend and her husband who were trying to raise up the money for the IVF, this is her. She's the one who had surgery and got diagnosed with PCOS and all that stuff. So she's here, we're hanging out, and I was sitting here, and if she wants to talk about that stuff later, we can. That's up to her. But we were in the car on the way here. Oh, German Service Pass, that's awesome, good job. And so we were on the way here in my car, and I mean, obviously, we were in a car, we were on a horse and carriage.
I blurted out that I had a fake service dog at some point. Like, I was still pretty much a kid at the time, and she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, watching your stuff really put things in perspective that I was doing a no-no.
Like, she just didn't know, and I was like, we gotta, like, do you want to go live? Because, like, we should talk about this. Because it's, like, we encounter people, like, so often, and, like, I feel like the majority of people can say that at some point they were guilty of it, whether it was the registration or just not knowing. Now, she has a qualifying disability that would grant her a service animal. Yes, my backup, because if you knock this tripod over, back. So, yes, like, she qualifies for one. We've low-key kind of been talking about it.
You went on the internet, you bought a card, you got the card in, and then boom, you had a service dog. My dog wasn't even really trained. She behaved okay in public. She was more of an ESA than she was an actual service animal. It was just for PTSD related purposes. But yeah, I just like strutted this dog everywhere and nobody ever questioned it. And I thought it was a service dog. Everybody else thought it was a service dog. I did not have a service dog.
Yep.
Not at all.
And she didn't realize it until, like, we've been friends for a while now.
Oh, yeah. I think I knew it before I became friends with you, but once I became friends with you and
It,
knew
like,
about your
solidified
YouTube, I
it.
was like, maybe I shouldn't mention this. But now we're good enough friends I can mention
Yeah.
it.
Well, and I feel like, because, like, I've been there with the registration, you know? And, like, where I thought, like, the registration was the thing. But I was trying to go through the same training process, but I still had the ID card. And so I just think it's funny where, like, even the people, like, today in my life today are like, well, you see, I did this thing, and then, like, I learned from you, and now I know that was a no-no. And I feel like it's key to, like, remember that, one, a lot of people can't own up to it and be like, I fucked up. But, like, I feel like it's a good reminder to us that a lot of people really just don't know.
Oh, yeah. I'll be the first person to admit when I've made a mistake.
She really is.
That's part of my character. And I was like, oh, yeah, that was not a service dog. That dog murdered my neighbor's chickens on a regular basis. That dog was not trained. But we all start somewhere.
Yeah, we all start somewhere. And so, like, the other night we were talking a little bit about possibly getting her some assistance. And I feel like you're still considering it. Like, I don't think she's, like, 100% on board, like, still, like, discussing it, like, talking about it. But I told her, I was like, if that's the route you decide to go, like, I'm going to help you.
I want a service dog, but I don't want a service dog, if that makes sense. Like,
yes.
I like the idea of it. I would like a dog that's trained for tasks that I can keep at home. But I'm also terrified to go out in the public, so maybe that would help. I'm not sure.
And see, I feel like that's where, like, a lot of people start is, like, I like the idea of it, but I don't. And, like, for me, it's like, I don't want to have a dog up my ass, but if it helps.
Somebody commented and said they are totally blind and wanted to know what color Maya was.
Maya is, I guess, just brown. Got
brown with a black muzzle.
Yeah, black muzzle.
She's like a reddish brown, though. Not chocolate brown.
Yeah, not chocolate brown, more of like that tannish brown.
Yeah.
She's got the black muzzle, like black rings around her eyes, and her ears are more of that almost chocolatey
Yeah.
color.
What color are you, Maya?
What color are you? And then she's got like a couple of like moles that are black. See?
Oh my gosh, she does.
Her little black moles. But I don't know. I just had to come on here. Like I was like, this is just gonna be funny just to talk about because like people just don't know, and I feel like. Oh my god, my dog's shedding. Look at this.
There's enough resources now. People should kind of know better. But there's still going to be some people, not everybody has access to the internet.
Yeah, and well, a lot of people think that the registration, like you
is
thought.
legit, yeah.
And people just think that that's it.
I mean, they legitimately send you stuff, but there is no real registry. That's not a thing.
And she knows that now. So I think it's just like, not only do I like help all these like thousands of people like
those companies,
on the other side of my screen, but like the people in my life.
Well, those companies made it difficult, like the whole thing with UAB you just went through.
Yeah.
Those companies made that to where you were denied access over a scam website.
Well, you can go in, but it's up to the charge nurse, is what the nurse at the front said. And then the cop was just being an asshole.
Those people were douchebags.
They really were. And UAB is the same hospital where I had Maya with me, stay inpatient with me when I delivered Atlas. She was there when I pushed that baby out of my vagina. I'm not even kidding.
You're going to knock stuff over. You got back up.
Back. Here, up. Okay, go. So, yeah, I don't know. It was just like a little, we had like chit chat about it because, like, I find it amusing now because, like, I don't know. It's just.
Oh, I almost knocked over the light.
See, it's not going to be the dog that does it. It's going to be you
me.
that kills it. But I don't know. It's just funny. What are you guys saying?
Oh, I didn't know you
The
could do
Pokemon
that.
show. Oh yeah, scroll through the comments. We're doing good.
I actually kind of stole this shirt from a friend unintentionally. She let me
Your
borrow
Pokemon
it,
shirt.
and it's been over a year. And every time I go to her house,
You
I
forget
wear it.
it.
No, I wear it every time I go to her house, and she's like, "It's okay. You can just keep it at this point."
Oh man. Oh, testing positive for COVID. That freaking sucks. Oh, thank you, Brittany. I think you were talking about me and my channel. I don't know. I think you're talking about me and my channel or somebody else's, but so yeah, I don't know. That's where we're at. I don't know what else to talk about anymore.
Me either. That was pretty much the whole conversation in the
it
car.
was. It was just like we gotta talk.
She's like, "Can we go live about this?" Sure.
So, y'all wanna like Q&A for a minute? How do you feel about that?
That doesn't bother me.
Okay, because I know a lot of people like hey Fire Iron. We were just talking about how one of my dearest friends here like straight up used to have a fake service dog, and now she knows better, but she didn't back then. That was what the conversation was about, and I'm just finding some.
But I owned up to my mistakes, and other people should do the same thing. There's no shame in being wrong, so long as you're learning something.
Yes. And so I guess I have a lot of people like ask questions like, what is like life like with friends? I've had other people like ask my other friends questions about like what it's like being friends with me and things like that. So I don't know, whatever you guys want to like question, we'll do this. Well, I don't think we're gonna do this too long because like I'm low key a little tired and just want to chill. So I feel like
I think that's both of us.
Yeah,
that
we're
was like
doing.
the whole conversation before I came over here is, "Hi, I'm tired and I'm bored. Can you come pick me up so I can be tired and bored at your house?"
Yeah, let's do it. So that was literally what we did. But yeah, Brittany, it's like the dogs help, but it's you've got to learn the laws. If you don't know the laws, you're not going to be able to represent yourself and advocate for yourself appropriately. And then it's just like dogs help at the same time they can add stress. So you got to like balance the two. So yeah, if you guys want to do a Q&A, y'all can. I don't think I see any questions yet.
How can you tell how many people are on here?
Right now there's 19.
Oh, I see it. It's so tiny.
Sometimes I've literally had over 1,000 people on one. before.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like it peaked.
If that happened, I probably would be like.
I mean, it's been a while. It was in the middle of like I had videos going viral, like those bigger videos I had that have like millions of views. In the peak of all of that, I would have like thousands of people on my channel all at once in live stream, and I couldn't keep up with it to save my life. I would end up being live for like 4 to 6 hours.
Somebody got blocked, apparently.
Oh my gosh. Burr is one of my other moderators, and then Fire Iron. Both of them are back. They're a mess. They really are. No questions? None at all? Burr Whip said...
Everyone scare the friend.
Everyone, Burr said, Fire Iron, that they pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
You can't intimidate me. I'm already intimidated.
I sound like my foot just
I only
farted.
get on camera like a handful of times. I do a thing where I open up plant subscription boxes every month, and it just goes on my Facebook, and I'm lucky to get like 40 views, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're friends with the YouTuber, and this
Yeah.
is like...
You're like, do you want to go live? I'm like, do I want to do what?
It's like, I don't know. Okay. So...
Somebody said, how's the ghost?
Yeah, so it's... Alright, so what's your favorite food? I love sushi.
I literally had sushi yesterday and the same answer.
Really? Okay, we both love sushi.
We got a $55 dinner called Sushi for Two, and we were both so full afterwards. Like, I have a picture of the plate. The
We had
plate was
sushi
this
yesterday
big.
too. I'm not even
Ooh.
kidding. So how come you called them service dogs, but in London we call them assistance dogs? We actually kind of go back and forth. Like here, I see a lot of people say assistance dogs, and a lot of people say service dogs. It's just, I don't know why. I don't know why, but it is.
I have resting bitch face. So sorry. I got to
Rip.
looking at myself and I was like, ooh, gosh, I look mean.
So how is the ghost doing?
Has anything happened since then?
What was it? Oh, okay. So Atlas, we were in the bedroom, and now he's not in the co-sleeper anymore because he stands up. So he's not in the co-sleeper anymore. But while he was, it was like, I think I just set up the playpen. And so I was in there. It was like, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the morning. He woke up. And I, gave him a bottle. But then he's sitting there. He's sitting up like we're sitting down on the bed. And he was staring in one spot, laughing. He was playing with somebody. And then, like, this went on for like 20 minutes.
God.
And then, like, I guess whoever it was, like, moved. And then Atlas, like, followed and turned. And it's pitch black in the room, but he could see whoever it was, and he was sitting there playing and laughing.
Well, that's either a really good thing or a really bad thing.
I don't know.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
I kind of feel like I was definitely getting very, like, happy vibes off of it and good
That's
energy.
good.
So I don't know if it was, like, Dustin or if it was, like, because, like, I've literally been, like, talking to him a lot. Like, I know it's just a picture on the wall, but, like...
To me, the picture looks just like Trey, and it always throws me off. Trey is my husband.
So, but, like, I'll take Atlas and we'll go stand over there, and I'll just, like, stand there and stare at the picture and be like, hey, Dustin, like, here's Atlas, and they haven't got a meeting, yada, yada. But then, my granny...
Maybe that is your ghosty friend.
Maybe, but my granny also passed away last year, too. And so she never got to meet him either. And so I don't really know. But I feel like this was definitely a good energy, whatever it was. And then we've heard, of course, we've had the random knocks. I don't know if you heard that when you were here before, where it'll be like when this door's closed.
No, you would know if I heard it.
Yeah. Like, sometimes when the pantry door's closed, like somebody will be on the other side of the door and you'll hear just randomly out of nowhere, and you'll just look, it's like...
So long as it's not 3 knocks, you're good.
What's wrong with 3 knocks?
3 knocks is like demonic activity.
Ooh, I'll have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, so like she saw the video with like the broom and the lights, like, and then my camera spazzing out. So that's there's definitely energy, whether or not it's like 100% negative. I don't think it's negative. I think it's more like prankster.
I've never felt anything bad here, but nothing's ever happened when I've been here, unless it was when I was doped up on the pain meds right after surgery and I just wasn't paying attention.
Right. Like, I feel like whatever energies are going back and forth, I feel like it's jokester type energies, like the broom and messing with that's very like horror film type, messing with you. And I feel like it's like jokester, haunting energy, somebody just trying to get a kick because like they're dead, and what else do they have better to do?
I would do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like I would do that, and then it's
Did
like
your TV just turn itself on and off? I'm not even kidding.
Oh yeah, actually it did.
No, it just turned itself on. Okay, so clearly it's a jokester person.
Yo, I'm not even kidding. My TV was black and it was black, and we haven't touched the remote, and now it's on the home screen.
That's so freaking weird.
It is.
We were just talking about like trickster and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, you think so?
That's what I'm saying, and it only happens like the trickster type vibes and energy happen when I'm live. Cause the last time when the broom and like messing with the distortion of like the camera and all of that when I was live, and everything looked normal on my end, but I was live in the middle of doing a YouTube live. So whoever it is,
I thought I was tripping with the TV thing.
No, and I look over, yeah, no, it's straight up turned on.
It was showing that Ant movie.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe A Bug's Life. It was one of those two.
There was A Bug's Life that was on. But then I thought I turned that off. I don't know. So.
I wonder if anybody else asked any questions while we were having our little freak out. We've already went up to here.
Is there? Yeah.
Because I remember you blocked me.
My favorite food. I think I woke the baby up. I'm going to give him a moment. My favorite gear setup is probably the stuff that I just spent too much money on that is currently being custom made. Stay tuned. And I will show you guys that. Fire Iron. Fire Iron, this is Kayla. So Fire Iron, oh my gosh, he calls me his bestest friend, but he sucks up because he gets on my nerves and he pushes buttons, and so he sucks up a lot.
Sounds like my husband.
Yeah. I've just got a bitchy face. I'm just a Karen, we know this.
I've seen some of those comments.
I just own it. It's like, yes, I'm a Karen. I even cut my hair with it.
I just pretend those comments aren't there and then go about my day.
Most of the time I respond, I'm just like, yes, and your point is. Like, this doesn't offend me. Poor Bailey. What do I think about programs giving handlers IDs and certifications? I think if it was a federal thing that like everybody was doing, it'd be great. But I feel like it makes it harder for owner trainers. But at the same time, I understand that the programs are going to give a certificate saying the dog completed the program. I think the issue is when the handlers are handing them out. But at the same time, I mean, you have to do what you have to do to make your life easier. And I'm just that stubborn bitch that even though, yes, having an ID would make it easier, even though she is a legitimate service dog, I'm not violating any laws. The registrations and crap, they're just scams, you know. I could show it and get easier access, but I know it's going to make it harder for everybody else, and I'm that bitch that says, yeah, no. So that's how I feel about it. I feel like I'm going to burp. That just had memories. Low key, what's up behind me? I don't know. There's something. It's when we're talking all the ghost stuff.
Oh.
He's like, look, I don't know.
I thought he meant a literal item.
I don't know.
I take things way too literally. I was told that's a Southern people thing.
And I would never push buttons nor suck up to you unless you want me to, and unwanted those who I ask you. See, Fire Iron gets in trouble and I will take his power away, and then he'll like spam me on Instagram. I'm so sorry, my bestest friend, give me my power back. It's funny, it's a kick. And then a lot of times like my mods will completely take over the chat, and it's just everybody in blue are my moderators. They help me keep everybody else like under control. Gotcha. Liam is doing so good. Like, he's doing good in school and everything.
He's such a sweet kid.
Oh my gosh.
Even though he wouldn't share his crayons with me at Cracker Barrel.
I know. He really would. When we were all at Cracker Barrel for Repticon, We went to Cracker Barrel to eat. And that was like Kayla's first experience with like me and Maya, with like Maya like actually
In public
working.
access. I was a nervous wreck. I was waiting on a YouTube video to happen. And I'm like, oh my God, we're about to get denied access and I'm going to be on YouTube. And I don't know how to deal with this right now, but everything was fine. Everything was totally fine.
Oh, but that was like her first experience with like a service dog in public access, you know, and it was a restaurant too, so you guys know how that goes. But anyway, Liam, he wouldn't share her crayons. He was being a little
I
bit
was
of
going to help him color a picture and be a good friend. And he was not having it, but he wouldn't even color. So then I got offended.
Yep.
Your son's a Karen too. Not sharing the crayons.
I know. Hey, Austin. No Limits exclusive is Austin. So, yeah. That's where we're at with their life. I feel like, I don't know.
I'm letting you lead the way because you're you.
Yeah,
I'm just here.
I'm mean. I'm tired. Do you
And
want
this
to?
is, no, this is not a hint. I was just
Okay,
fidgeting.
I was trying to figure out. Do you wanna?
No,
Okay,
I'm just fidgeting.
I gotcha. Like I want
Because
to,
I feel
but I don't
weird
know
like
how to.
making direct eye contact with the camera. Like I just feel weird doing it.
Can I show y'all Maya? Sit. Sit. Come on, you're being lazy. Sit. That was the laziest. Like, Mom, there's Maya. I'm sorry.
The look of utmost concern on that dog's face.
She's over like, Mom, I'm sleeping. she's
She's
I just
over
spit
it.
everywhere.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I just like all over the place.
Oh. I'll look at that later.
I wonder if somebody needs that. Maybe there was a reason for it. Who knows?
I'll look and see. My lips are chapped.
Your whips?
Lips.
Oh, I've heard of whips. I was like,
No.
hang on a second. Hi, Service Muppet. Fine Iron said, Maya, fuck you.
This is saying essentially that somebody gets distracted by a lot of things, and if not given a task, will go off and find a quest, basically like in danger of fucking around and finding out.
Do you want to show them really quick? So if you guys heard that,
I'm fidgeting with
With-
my cards because I'm nervous because I'm on a live stream, and this fell out of my deck, and it's essentially saying, I don't know if this is accurate towards any of you, but somebody feels kind of still, like maybe like cabin fever, somebody got diagnosed with COVID, maybe that's it,
yeah.
and they want to get out so bad, but they feel trapped, and eventually that person's gonna like explode. It could be talking about cheating in a like relationship.
Yeah.
Somebody that's miserable in their relationship, feeling trapped, wanting to go out
But-
and cheat and stuff.
A lot of times when you're sitting here, like, because like I've got my cards like right here and stuff. I'm still learning, and so a lot of times when you're sitting here fidgeting with cards, and cards just tend to like fall out.
I call those messengers.
Yeah.
If I'm not pulling them and they fall out, I consider that a message that's supposed to be added on. So the message behind that card would be you need to find something to distract yourself or you're going to really fuck something up, would be the message behind that card, I would guess.
If I ran, oh shit, that looks low key ghost related. What looks ghost related? The puppies are not born yet, you guys, but we have 9 days before the due date. Yeah.
How do you have this much energy right now?
I don't know. I literally just like conjured all of that out of my body. Now I'm done.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
evaporated. That was all I had, and my heart hurts.
What was the noise in the background? I didn't hear anything. Oh,
I didn't either.
It was Atlas earlier.
Oh yeah, Atlas started getting a little fidgety. He's down for a nap. There's also birds in the background, so
Oh, yeah.
he said
You said
ghost
that.
related because that exact card fell out.
Maybe.
I feel like there's
Do you
people.
think your grandmother would? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you could not be wrong. It's not that far-fetched.
It was a messenger for someone or something. Like, have I showed you guys mine yet? Like, I'm still learning, but it's all like,
Hers are really cool. I've never used the oracle cards before.
yeah, the Moonology. But I was sitting here thinking like we could do a spread out later.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was low-key kind of thinking like, because like I'm still learning and all that, but I was kind of, the ghost died of cabin fever. Oh my God, fire eyes.
Jesus.
But, Kayla, you got to bring that spirit box over. Oh, that's Austin.
Oh, yeah. I've still got the spirit box for sure.
Like,
I would be more afraid if everything's peaceful and stuff right now. I would be more afraid of bringing it here and stirring something up.
yeah, that's where I'm at. Like
I can do it on your property, like in your backyard,
instead,
but I don't want to do it inside your house.
Yeah, and I would really want to go through. I'd wait until like I wanted to get some sage, more sage and stuff like that to cleanse really well too, because like right now everything's peaceful.
Well, if you want to sage after I do it, that'll work too.
Yeah,
Because it'll go away.
because there's
You
a
just have to close the
graveyard
circle.
that's pretty much across the street, and so if we use a spirit box, basically whoever's here might communicate, but it's also going to attract somebody else who may want to communicate, and they may not be nice.
It literally opens the door. Now, I could do some real witchy shit and cast a circle before I do it and then close the circle afterward.
Yeah.
But I'm not experienced enough in that regard to be comfortable. I would be afraid I'd bring something here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to fuck around and find out.
I don't want to fuck around and find out either. But like I've been looking into a lot more of like those type of subscription boxes too online.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Me and Kayla, we're both like really into like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Spirituality in general.
Yeah.
Natural spirituality.
Yeah. And then like from like I like to burn a lot of different herbs and the different properties. She's kind of got me more in, like I've always been interested in like the tarots and the oracle cards and things like that. And then when
And I will be able to do a spread later because I have 2 customers this evening.
And so
I have a business.
you want to shout yourself out real quick so people can go check it out?
It's called The Sleeping Tarot. You can find it on Facebook. Don't go on Etsy because Etsy keeps taking too much of my money. So don't go on my Etsy. Just find me on Facebook.
But yeah, so it's just like, I don't know, like I like crystals. I've got the crystal box. I told you about that, the crystal subscription box from Crystal Council. That's where I got
I didn't remember for a second,
that
but
from.
now I remember.
And so like me and her were both into like a lot of the same things. What are we saying right now? That exact card fell out after you spoke about ghosts.
I mean, not wrong. I mean, it could be whatever's here feels trapped.
Yeah.
That's legit a thing. So
Maybe
it's
going
fine.
through and doing a cleansing through the house would be
We'll
good.
get it out.
Yeah, help it.
Because something can be stuck and still be a good thing.
Yeah. Everyone's gangster
The
till
death
the death
card
starts
is
flowing.
my favorite card because the death card is all about transformation and growth and making your dreams a reality and sacrificing a part of yourself to make your best life possible. So that is a good card, not a bad card. Do not be afraid of death. Death comes for everybody.
Tom, I recommend you nuke the house. That's the only way to kill the ghost. I don't think it works like that.
I don't think she'd get her security deposit back.
I don't either. I actually had sage. We got the rest of like, I got my, some of you guys have seen this. I got my, this is a lot of like old quartz that we had actually found in like our backyard. I've got some amethyst and stuff in there. I've got my protection candle lit right now. But like, we've got some quartz. We've got, which this was a raw piece of quartz that I found in the backyard. It was probably the most prettiest piece I found. And then, of course, I got some amethyst. And so, anyway, I had my sweetgrass and my,
Let me see if I can do this without showing YouTube my bottom.
the Palo Santo, however you pronounce that wood. And then I had sage, but because that house was so, like, moldy, I threw all that away, and I'm going to get fresh stuff because I'm not about to potentially burn mold particles. So I got to get some more. But yes, yes, yes. You're gonna call Ghostbusters. I'm not fighting the ghost. We found, oh yes, baby, we did. We found some good ones. And then I've got that Crystal Council subscription, so I'm about to have like all sorts of other like crystals and stuff like that. And next time, there's this place in Birmingham, Alabama, here in the U.S. And it's called Books, Beans, and Candles. And there's another place somebody told me about. I forget what it's called, but apparently it's supposed to be better than Books, Beans, and Candles. And I need to make a point to take a trip and go out there and try to stock up on stuff. So.
I see.
Oh. Hi, friends.
I don't do sacrifices. Sometimes I do, depends. Oh, yeah. So. I like yours, like all the artwork on yours.
This is the only, I've had to get newer versions of it, but this is the only deck I've ever used, sincerely used, and I started using this deck whenever I was like 11 years old.
Wow.
So I've been using this for over 10 years. Of course, had to get new ones over time because, you know,
but
cards
it's the same
don't live
deck.
forever.
Right. See, I feel like I like these.
And I still have to look at the book sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I don't know anything about mine. Like mine, I kind of like, so like, I can delve into the
We're
book.
sacrificing people over the internet. I
Sure
think.
are. So like when you pull a card, so this is just the full moon and it's surrender to the divine. But a lot of these cards have like, don't let pride get in your way, like have short descriptions, but then like if I want to delve into like the full multi-meaning of them, I can look in my book. But it's Moonology oracle cards. And so this is more like...
This is more like what your ancestors have to say to you kind of thing, too,
Yeah.
by the way. It's really good at connecting at
these
deceased people.
or yours.
Yours.
Yeah.
Yours are good at connecting with spirits that have moved past.
And I like that it's like very like... I'm really big into like horoscopes and stuff like that too. And a lot of it has to do with that. We should sacrifice fire iron. That's not a bad idea. I want to be the very best that no one ever
I am not
was.
singing on live.
Catch them, it's my pure quest. Train them is my cause. Okay, I'm done.
But y'all look at the pretty artwork.
Yeah, she does. She's got some gorgeous artwork on hers. Yeah,
I
I
gotta
want
show
to
Fire Iron the death card.
I don't have a death card. I wonder, can I do like a simple, like I'm still learning, so like caution. But yeah, it's supposed to be like
Shoot,
let the
you'll
moon
still
be your
be
guide.
learning. I'm still learning, and I've been doing this for like 14 years.
I can't lift my table. Okay, I lifted it.
There is no shame. in
I
learning.
forgot I had that candle lit and it just burnt my arm here. Like straight up.
Where is my death card? Oh, here it is. Here's the death card.
It's beautiful though.
I would get this tattooed on my body, and I've actually thought about it before.
I would do it too. Like, I think there's a simple spread. where
There's
it's
some
like,
here too, if you ever want to.
yeah, I could do a 3-card spread, past, present, and future.
My favorite one is called 2 Walks in the Garden, where if you're ever making a choice, it'll tell you which choice to make.
See, and then this was the Celtic cross spread.
A
Present
second
challenge.
sacrifice.
The Celtic is the present challenge, past, recent past, outcome of nothing changes, past for the future, more about you, about the situation. hopes
What
and
are we
failures, and final
sacrificing
outcome.
people to? Before I volunteer for tribute.
I want to do this on somebody.
You definitely can on me, because I kind of need it. I got so much crap going on right now.
Do you want to do that later privately though? Yeah. So I'm thinking like I could do, or
Somebody else volunteered as tribute.
and then there's but these are during moon phases. I could do a 3-card spread just for the past, the present, and the future on somebody. Who wanna do it really quick? I'm only gonna do a couple because like I'm still learning, but anybody want a little like oracle? This is Moonology oracle cards, so it's not hers. You don't want to do it, do you? Like personally, you don't want to like do yours, do you?
Oh, for other people?
Mm-hmm.
No, because with it being a live, I'm gonna have a really hard time pinpointing somebody.
Yeah.
Because I have to be able to focus on the person that I'm pulling for it to be successful. And you know your people. I don't know your people.
I know some of the people. Okay, Rebecca. Alright, Rebecca, alright, Fire, I'll get you in a minute. Alright, Rebecca, just think, send your energy towards me and the cards. That's the most I know to do, is just send it. Okay, so we're gonna do the past, the present, and the future. So your past is full moon in Cancer. Let me go find it, because like I said, I'm still learning. So, for your past, things are likely blah blah blah. Hang on. I'm trying not to read the whole thing and just figure out the parts that's important to read. So for past, it's important to be sensitive to other people. Those, so don't go into all this.
You can, but those are the shortened up
Okay,
summaries.
so shorten. So for your past, it is full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Additional meanings for this card is meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. And have you had enough family time lately? So this means with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well. So that's her past.
Ooh, that's a good one for the present.
It is, actually.
Look at you, girlfriend.
Okay, so we've got new moon in Libra. Let me go to the page. So it's a new romantic cycle begins. This isn't yours, Fire Iron. So attuned to the moon. So reach out to someone and let them know you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all that about appearances. So there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. So Libra is depicted by a set of scales, and this energy wants to bring things back to equilibrium. So for your future is your void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation.
That could be a good thing too, so don't freak out.
Trying to find it. I might delve in a little more on this one. So a void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you are asking. For example, if you're worried about something, this card can be taken as a sign that there's nothing to worry about. If you're asking about a new project of any kind, whether relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your both behavior and beliefs. So, additional meanings, the chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate. I like that card, though.
To me, it sounds like found self-worth in the past, in the beginning of a new relationship, but needs to tread lightly and not dive in too quick, because if you do, nothing will come of it.
See, you're a lot better at this than I am.
I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
That's just my best educated guess, though. Every person's going to be different.
Right. See, I feel like Kayla does this better, and I'm still learning my cards too. So I feel like a lot more goes into it than just. She just got another messenger.
Oh, shoot.
I feel like learning the cards are another big thing, and you just got 3.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I'm
funny.
trying to figure out if there's more.
Because I just did a 3-card spread, and you just got 3 knocked out. That was funny.
I had another one fall out earlier, too. I'm just kind of going to keep letting them go.
But I feel like you have to really learn the cards, and I feel like my thing is like you have to be able to interpret the cards you get together, like you do. Because like I'm reading them as an individual, and you're reading them as a spread.
That's why whenever people pay for readings, I keep pulling cards until my deck isn't warm anymore. But how I do it is a lot different than how like all the people on TikTok and stuff do it. And I'll read every card as an individual, and then in the end, I write like a freaking novel. My readings are worth over $5, and I only charge $5. I write a freaking novel about the conclusion and what it could possibly mean.
So I guess I'll do like individuals, and then maybe you can do a recap.
Sure.
All right, so I know Fire Iron wanted. Okay, Fire Iron. Think about the cards, whatever question or thought, whatever it is you have that you want answered in your life or guidance in your life. We're going to do past, present, and future. I feel like this is just, I almost threw up. I'm just going to shuffle until I feel like. All right, Fire Iron. Okay. Past is your 3rd quarter moon. Adjustments are required. We'll delve into that. Present, waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Future, new moon. A new start is coming.
I think you're going to get a new job, bro.
Could very well be. So the 3rd quarter moon. There's my burp finally.
I'm about 95% sure this is talks of a new job.
So for adjustments are required. Your life may be out of balance. This may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forward. So that's your past. And it already seems like what Kayla's saying. So your waxing crescent moon is your present. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. And so your new moon, which is a new start is coming, is for your future. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. So it's like a lot of like I'm seeing so much.
I legit think this is either about a new relationship or a new job, but I really think it's a new job. It's saying, like, in the past, maybe you were fired or you were called out by an ex about some kind of crappy behavior that you may have had, and you fixed it. And then the present is maybe you're not feeling it too much, but you know what you want, but it's going to suck trying to get there. And then the last card is you're totally going to get there.
And it's saying a lot about, like, it keeps referring back to letting go of the past, too.
Right.
So, like, whatever's happened, just leave it, I feel like.
Whatever was said by whoever it was that said it. I think that he or she put too much
Okay.
emphasis on that.
Mm-hmm. So,
Were we accurate? Let us know.
what do you think, Fire Iron? What's your interpretation? How the fuck do you do that? Her? Well, she's been doing this, like she said, for 14 years. I'm still learning.
I
but-
literally have. You went to my wedding.
Yeah.
I found out me and my husband were going to get married through tarot cards on our second date. We both got 2 of Cups, which means beginning of the lifelong relationship. Me and him both got it, and I did a reading for both of us and got that card.
I'm doing
so
you next,
I have
Fer.
a plaque. It's like a mirror, and it says, "It was in the cards as soon as you walk into my house." Like, that's
I
how
missed
serious
that.
I am about
I
this shit.
missed that when I saw it, when I came in.
And it was long before, I hate to be like one of those people, it was long before it became popular on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, I've been doing this my whole life.
Past, heavily bullied throughout my school years. Present, starting to recover from the depression from it.
Well, clearly something really good's coming your way. I don't know if it's a job or
I
a
just got
relationship or a
chills.
bunch of money. Like, clearly something big.
Yeah, let go of the past. Like, whatever road you're on now, keep going.
I'm willing to bet it's the near future, too. Not
Yeah.
like 3 years from now.
I start a new job
tomorrow. What
after
the
being
fuck?
fired. Oh my god.
Dude, I literally just said I feel like it's going to be sooner than later.
She's extremely. I had chills right before, and now like
Oh.
she's extremely intuitive though. So
I don't even know this person. I swear.
okay, I know Burr said something, and then Bailey. So we'll do Burr
I
and
just
Bailey.
creeped myself out.
All right, Burr. If you want to go ahead, hon, think about whatever it is in your life, whether it's a question, whether it's guidance. Think and just put your energy towards the cards. This is actually kind of fun on the live.
Yeah, I cannot believe that. Look, I have the blue light blocking glasses, so I get a blue ring
Instead
and you
of
get a
the-
white ring.
All right.
My lips are still chapped. I can't leave them on.
I try to like wait. I don't know how to describe it, but like when I'm shuffling through,
But you're the one that pulled his cards.
yeah. But your interpretation, I feel like it's just experience. But I try to wait when I'm shuffling. Wow. I'm trying to like I wait when I'm shuffling until like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like this feeling I get when I need to
I'm going to
stop.
go ahead and answer that question. It can, but I've got like a permanent "don't fuck with me" shield around me when I do these. I feel like maybe for somebody that's starting out, which she's hanging out with me, so everything's chill.
Well, and I have a
But-
protection
Yeah,
candle lit
there
right
is-
now.
there is
I've
a candle
got
lit right now,
there's a
too.
big bowl of quartz. There's amethyst. Like I've actually got quartz on too. So
Now,
like
if you were asking, like, I had a boyfriend that
we're
passed
done. We're about
away.
to pull.
Let's say I wanted to talk to my boyfriend that passed away forever ago. If I was trying to use cards to pull to talk to him, then absolutely I could invite God knows what in. But we're not asking questions to a specific,
Being.
yeah, we're not asking to something that has a presence. We're pulling it from ourselves. So, no bad blood.
Instagram messages. I will do that here shortly. All right, Burr. Past. New moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. Present. You have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action.
Aries cards are dope.
They are. Future. We have a fixed moon. Hold your vision.
I'll let you do the actual thing so I can get a better picture.
Yeah. You don't know the deck either quite, so I feel like you interpret quicker than I do. So if we go to 52. So, new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. This is your past. So, honestly, I feel like I'm already getting an interpretation right here. So, Virgo has a strong health aspect to it. So, if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Or maybe in the past it wasn't good, but is now.
It could also be, with what it says here, it's a time to start taking care of your body instead of like drinking, and not saying you do that or anything. I'm just using that as an example.
So additional, well, let's see.
Sorry, so sorry.
Where was I at? So if a situation's blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. So time to ask less what someone else can do for you and think more about what you can do for others. So that's your past. So additional meanings, gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success. Be of service to others. Love and money will follow. And the person you're asking about is reliable. So when this card comes up, it could be wonderful bounties coming your way. However, energy of the new moon Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. So that was your past. So present is going to be new moon in Aries, which is it's time to take action. The flame is lit. Wonderful.
Oh, never mind.
Wonderful new start beckons. You're on the right track. Drawing this card is superbly positive sign. If there's something you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go, but you're on your way. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create better karma for yourself. So additional meanings, do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. Needing a 12-month plan and a new male is coming into your life. So drawing this card signifies it's also the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. So going into your future with the fixed moon, which is hold your vision.
No, these are cards. This is not money. I am not that rich. I'm not at all rich.
So with hold your vision with the fixed moon, two main possibilities. First is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different, interpreting, is that something is stuck. So that could be referring to a situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great. Because if you want things to change, there's a solution. With two interpretations of this card's up to you to decide. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. So additional meaning, staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. Yeah.
I think I've got something. I think your past card was, a time to give rather than take, but self-reflection, working on yourself, working on your inner demons, taking the time to be quiet and observe what's around you and figure out what serves you and what doesn't. The present, of course, time to take action, time to get up, time to do shit, time to be happy, time to do you, boo-boo. And then the last card is what I'm worried about, because to me it's saying you're in danger of seeing what you want to see and hearing what you want to hear. So you're really going to have to trust your intuition on whatever's coming, because you might be wearing rose-colored glasses kind of deal. And that's my interpretation of it.
Yeah. I feel like your interpretations are really good. Bird, go ahead and pop back a message really quick. I gotta check this Instagram message real fast. Hang on.
Start tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that. So Burr, what was your,
Did the person we just read for say anything back?
No, they're right here. Well, so is that like,
Is that a good thing?
is it accurate to your life? You do not have to be specific to us and like let us know, but.
And I'm also going to tell y'all the stuff that I'm saying is not one of those, it's so vague it could fit everybody. I try to get as specific as possible. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes it is vague. It just depends on how well I know the person, really.
I will say, just from like knowing her, she's very intuitive and sensitive to this kind of stuff. Like,
It's a little overwhelming sometimes. Like, I'm still freaked out that I knew about this guy starting a job. I was like, yeah, it's going to happen like really soon. He's like, yeah, I start tomorrow.
yeah, yep. Okay, and then Bailey, are you still on? Because I know you said you wanted one. I think that's probably the last one I do because I'm starting to feel exhausted.
Yeah, you'll do that.
Like,
It's definitely mentally draining. That's why I have like a limit of like 3 to 4 readings per day for customers, and then I'm outie.
I think this will be number 4, and I just like, I'm feeling really just like, it's harder to catch my breath. My chest is heavy, and I just feel like I'm already always tired.
Bailey's here.
But I don't know. I just feel like
Hi, everybody.
super tired. Like we've got
She said I'm still here. Just give
we've
me a
got
moment.
these. So I feel like these are messengers. Is that what that would be?
They fell out.
They stuck out
Okay.
and wouldn't go back down.
So you put those separate from the 3 cards.
And we'll do those at the end.
Yes.
Okay. So
Or you can do them first since they fell out first. I always, this is just me personally,
Yeah.
everybody's different. I read them in the order they're out. So let's say you did the reading, these are 2 cards, but the second card I pulled was a messenger. I put it right there and I read it in the order.
I gotcha. Cause yeah, I was trying to go and they stuck and they wouldn't. So
And those might not necessarily be a message for her reading. They could be for anybody else on the live
Anybody.
stream, or for me, or for you. But
Yeah.
I still read them as part of the reading.
okay. I feel like this is where we're at. Okay. So Bailey, your past. Time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And I've been sitting here shuffling the heck out of these cards. Present. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Future. It's also you've got all new moons. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Pulled all new moon cards.
That means that by itself. So new moons are the best time to do any kind of manifestation
Yeah.
stuff. So whatever you're working on, you best be working on it, because that's a good sign.
Okay, Bailey. So your past, which was new moon in Virgo, it's time to give rather than take. So time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? So suggesting a restart. So restart, simple, well organized. Strong health aspects. If you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up.
I take that one as just a working on yourself
Yeah.
type of card.
And that's really what it is, because it's like recommit to healthy morning and evening routines, gradual improvements, pay attention to detail if you want success. If you have service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. So it could be that wonderful bounties coming your way. But with the new moon energy in Virgo, it's also about getting your life in order.
I can't believe somebody thought I had a fat stack of cash.
Sorry, guys, my battery's being dumb. Okay, so your present is luck is on your side, which is new moon in Sagittarius. So whatever is coming your way, it looks, I think I was supposed to read those two first, but I will.
That's okay.
Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. So this can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. So I feel like that goes back to health, because we were talking about the past and health
That
being
could
on
be
the rise.
Mental or physical health.
Yes. And now we're talking about restart of fun after a period of feeling low. So in your present, the energy is adventurous and willing to take risks, but be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. It's about exploring life metaphorically. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. Overall message is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your world view. So you need to laugh more. Wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week or gratitude practice. So count your blessings, literally. Write them down and say them out loud.
I think with these two, we don't have to read that because I think the message is literally these.
Okay, so the I didn't get to show the messenger cards that we had were here. Was the waxing crescent moon, which was have faith in your dreams. The disseminating moon, which was take time to breathe out.
So essentially,
And we're not even on the future yet. And
Right.
So, but I feel like a lot of it had to do with like the health being bad.
these balance the present. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, all things are possible, but take a freaking break sometimes.
Yeah, have faith in your dreams, but take a break. So next we have new moon in Scorpio, which is your present. Or I'm sorry, not your present, it's your future. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of drought. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. When this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. So time to let go of the grudge you're holding, move on from jealousy, stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid, make an investment? Those are additional meanings. I don't think this is, I think this is very much like whatever was in the past. Like you may have been sick mentally, physically, whatever.
Do they
weren't
have
doing well.
PTSD? Because it's
I don't
talking a
know.
lot about health and a lot about fear, and those things go
is.
hand in hand.
It is, and
Or anxiety.
well, and I know Bailey has a service dog too. And so, and Bailey isn't.
I don't know you, Bailey. This is just me making observations.
Don't you have an anxiety? I mean, you don't have to answer, but don't you have an anxiety disorder? Because I feel like you do. I feel like I remember with you some sort of anxiety disorder. And so, like, I feel like it's definitely the past is saying you were going through a rough time. You're just now starting to get. Oh, well, yeah, sorry, Bailey isn't a service dog. My bad. But
Here's what I'm picking
I feel like
up.
I just assume. But, yeah, you go ahead.
Of course, just like the last one, time to give rather than take for the past is just working on yourself, whether
And
it
they
is.
do have the anxiety.
Oh, cool. Not cool.
Not cool, but like.
But a time to give rather than take, working on yourself, whether that's physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, helping yourself. You clearly worked on that or have done that. Because now, luck is on your side, things are on the up, but you've got to have faith and you've got to take a break, because if you don't take a break, you're going to wear yourself down. Because working through your fears, which is the future, that's going to take a lot of, you're going to need some breaks from that. That's going to go, reliving through
Right.
certain things is going to suck, but good is going to come of it.
This is your spread right now. So this was your past, present, future, and these were the two messengers up here, just so you can kind of get an idea of. Because like
Mine wasn't as specific as it was with others, but I had a really strong sense of PTSD or anxiety.
yeah, and I really do. I feel like it was like past, like not good. You're doing better now. Keep pushing, but
Yeah, the journey's
relax.
not over, but the light, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The journey's just, you hadn't quite got there yet.
And it's looking like there's going to be more harder times. Like, there's going to be something else. Like, I'm getting chills right now. There's going to be something like, oh my gosh, like, look. I'm getting, like, such bad chills right now. There's going to be something else, like, hard coming up. Like,
it's
not.
going to directly involve what she's afraid of.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
Like a situation
I've
that
literally
she's
got
afraid
full
of.
body chills. Like, it's not going to be easy, but just keep pushing.
Oh. I'm glad
Like, I
we could
am-
be
Like, my
accurate.
whole body
I've got
is in chills.
some.
Like, it's
Some of my
literally,
legs,
it started
though.
off in, like, my arms, and it's, like, literally like, my neck, my hip, like, my whole body. I've just got, like, full body chills right now.
But part of what she was reading at the end said that, like, there is going to be, like, an end to the situation. So it's not like, oh, my future is bad. Everything sucks. I'm going to die. It's not like that.
But just expect, like, there's probably going to be some more something hard coming soon again. But that's not the end of it.
And I
So
do
prepare
feel like-
yourself mentally for what's to come.
I feel like, rough guess, you got a 2-3 month time before shit hits the fan. So
Just try to prepare yourself mentally and get a good support group around you now.
yeah, if you're a Christian, go to like some Bible studies or something, which I know
Yeah.
sounds like such a cliche, and I'm reading tarot cards, but I am a Christian at the same time. If you've got a support group, now's the time to get them together. I could be wrong on the estimate, but that's just educated guess. 2 to 3 months down the road, I'd prepare more for 2 months than 3 months.
Yeah. And just like when it gets dark again, just
I don't even know this girl.
I know when it gets dark again though, keep your head up and just keep pushing because it's gonna end up okay. You just gotta work through your fears. I got
And
chills.
currently,
I
luck's
got
on your
chills
side.
all over again. Every time I don't know what it is about that specific card, but it's hitting me
Well,
hard.
with luck being on her side right now, she's definitely not going to be alone in whatever's about to happen. And whatever's about to happen is not an end-all, be-all. So
You do have a support group. We're all here for you right now.
even me, and I just met you.
So, yes, we are your support group, and I love that everybody chimed in. You guys, like this is like our little family. I'm a little tired.
I'm about ready for a cigarette.
I'm a little tired. I don't know if I should. I want to do one on you later.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
We'll
I
definitely do that
I
shortly.
feel like I'm a little too tired to keep doing anymore today, or like right now. I need a break. Like I didn't realize like how exhausting. Like it's weird. Like
It literally pulls a piece of your energy from you.
and
every
and I
time.
don't feel like I ever even really respect.
There we
Okay,
are.
I'll call back here in just a second. Sorry. I don't feel like I ever even expected or like appreciated like how like or understood that it could like draw your energy like that. But like, cause like one, y'all are trying to send energy to the cards. I'm trying to reach that energy and pull the cards for you, and it's tiring.
Somebody
but-
said y'all do a reading on each other. We're going to, but it's going to be private
Yeah.
because I'm dealing with all this stuff with IVF and doctor's appointments.
And then I deal with a lot. Like we're very open with each other, but it's not stuff that like I tell her things that I don't tell the rest of the world. So, you know. But you guys, we're gonna hop off here. That was fun. So I love y'all.
Good to meet everybody. Thanks for making me slightly more comfortable with Facebook Live, YouTube Live.
I love steak.
I do too. I like
How,
it rare.
how do I like steak? Are you bringing us steak, Austin?
Oh, hey, I like rare. I like it almost mooing, seared for 10 seconds on each side. That's what I like. So
That's-
if
I've
I
been-
could have a steak, I would be forever in your debt, sir.
I've been thinking, like, I've been doing my steaks more medium rare because I used to do medium, but then I was just like, I kind of like medium rare. So, like, I want my
Dude,
hospital
it messes
silly.
up my stomach, but it's good. I love rare steak.
Hospital. I'm so confused. Austin! All right, I gotta call Austin. Bye, guys.